Hello, this is Arjun. I'm a consultant being hired for GetHead Technologies in order to advise them for the new business platform in servers, basically, operating from Bhopal. Okay, so what are the findings of this case study? The findings of the case study are GetHead Technologies is a company that is going to integrate into the market of server systems, a very niche market. Location, they are looking for Bhopal or somewhere in Madhya Pradesh. The target audience is catering to IT companies. Now, moving forward, what is the analysis? The analysis of this case study presents, challenges like, new market leaders, some small software companies, or new private tutors. But what all of these don't offer is a sustainable low-cost advantage for the student, to jump to a big IT company like Infosys or Wipro with the training necessary. So, what GetHead Technologies wants today is a solution to the problems about the market, the location, how the organization will run, as well as how to get a revenue generation model that's sustainable over a long period of time. So now we start with the first point. Location. Is Bhopal suitable for GetHead Technologies? Well, being a consultant, my first priority for my client would be profits. Here Bhopal comes in as number one. Bhopal has got around 40 emerging colleges, a ready source, a ready supply of people ready to get into this training. So why not Bhopal? Let's go to surrounding areas of Bhopal. Indore has around 24 engineering colleges, whereas Gwalior has 20. Bhopal being the capital of Madhya Pradesh has lots of infrastructure. The government is ready to invest there. What we need from GetHead Technologies is to enter this niche segment of server systems, wherein the challenges, the competitors are basically concentrating with the market leaders on Java, .NET and SQL, with the small software companies on small technologies as well as private tutors who work without recognition. So Bhopal will be one place where it will be ideal for GetHead Technologies to start and break in with the business in the next 2 to 3 years of the business. That is what my client will be happy with. Going forward, revenue generation. Revenue generation is a very crucial topic that comes up for business. So how does GetHead generate revenues? Well, we have come up with two possible platforms. The first one is the campus to corporate, wherein we will be going to engineering colleges across Bhopal, tying them up in the second or third year, with engineering colleges, because an engineering college course is basically over 4 years. So if you tie up with the second year and third year, and you tap the potential students, and provide them training at a very less cost, then obviously it's a competitive advantage to both the college as well as the corporate. So what we'll basically do is we'll approach the colleges, tie up with them, we'll provide the infrastructure, we'll set up the infrastructure in the college, we will train the students and take the fee directly from students. So this provides a gradual mindset in the students, after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, that when our seniors got placed, why can't we get placed, training with GetHead Technologies? Coming to the corporate thing, we'll be licensing with IT companies, like Infosys has already said, they've got a program called Campus Connect. We'll be licensing with them in such, programs, where directly we'll be providing the students from the campus to directly ready to go into the company and start working with minimum amount of training. The next program that we're looking for sustainable revenue model is, conducting these written tests for IT companies. Why I say this is a huge addressable market is, nowadays we've got lots of companies like, Aspiring Minds, as well as NIT and all. What they do is they conduct tests, online tests, which are for the students at a certain fee. These scores are acceptable by many IT companies. So when these IT companies look at these scores, they can directly take up students. So where is the revenue being sustained? The revenue is being sustained in the fact that year after year students come and take our tests, and benefit from the scores and get a direct entry into companies for interviews. The next question is the marketing strategy formulation. As with any company, this is a very crucial matter. Here we have got a bifocal approach, the first one being the campus, the second one being the corporate. So for the campus, how we'll be marketing our company GetHead basically is that we'll be going in with presentations for marketing the company as to what basically we are doing. We will give the college an accurate view. We will then conduct, IT seminars. We have got these code games, the code wars, or, year night, these activities going like decoding bugs and all. So these things are conducted in small cities like Bhopal will definitely throw up a huge audience and huge exposure to the students. Now, going forward with the campus thing, well, we have decided as a consultant team, it's our job to provide a client the best service. So we'll be training a special corporate team for them. What will this corporate team be involved in? The corporate team will deal in going to companies, pitching in for our company, as to how we're training students, calculating the cost advantage to them as to how they don't have to recruit the students, not conduct any process. That is what we'll be doing. So these companies are basically interested, in the cost factor. So now we've got a liaison in between the colleges as well as the campus. So the cost factor for both comes down, and we as an intermediary provide the best, students from the college to the campus. This itself is a marketing strategy bridge. Coming to the last part of the case study, here we are basically concentrating on the human resource model. So coming to the human resource model, what we have designed is an organization that is empowered by the employees. This is what we vision. So here we are going in for a model called as the voice model. What is the voice model? Let me elaborate. Okay, the first one is called vision. By vision we mean that we as an organization for Get Ahead will set a vision as to be the #1 in IT training all over the country, to provide the best right from college and give it to the corporates at no extra cost, so that the student benefits as well as the company. Next, we come to the opportunity. By opportunity, what we mean is the opportunity that is provided to our employees, to go ahead in the professional as well as the personal life. By I mean impact. The impact of the organization as a whole, on the environment, on the resources that we have. What are they impacting on the social life? Okay, that is what is generated by I. Again, I come to another I. This one is innovation. In any business, to lead is innovation by example. That is what we're looking at. Next, I come to communication. Communication among resources as well as with the external environment is a very crucial factor to generate revenue for the company. Finally, for E, we have got experimentation. We should not be afraid to experiment. So the voice model can be used to train the resources as well as get a sustainable resource model. These are the findings and the analysis that I feel will get Ahead Technologies well ahead of its time soon. Thank you.